Gotham doesn't burn like Metropolis. Metropolis burns clean, like steel on fire. Straight lines collapsing, glass shattering into neat showers that almost look like art if you squint. Gotham burns sideways. The smoke isn't just black, it's oily and green in places. Like the city's blood carries toxins, it refuses to die without spilling. I can smell it before the transport door opens. Not just fire, but damp brick, hot metal cooling in rain, gasoline pooling in potholes. The air has weight, pressing into the lungs until every breath feels like it's been through 1,000 chimneys. I press a hand over my stomach. Instinct, not comfort. The baby doesn't move. Maybe it's too early. Maybe it's the smoke. Maybe they can feel what I feel. That he's out there. Clark. The last time I saw his face, it wasn't Clark's. Oh, the features were all there. The jawline, the curl, the impossible eyes. But they weren't his. It was like someone had taken the man I loved and filled him with something too vast, too alien, too final. The last words he said to me were quiet. Dangerous because of how quiet. You should leave now. There's no tenderness in that tone. No hesitation, no us. Just a directive from something looking at me and calculating risk. The evac officer at the hatch keeps looking over his shoulder, like he's expecting backup that's never coming. He mutters something into his comm, words about a handover and priority cargo, and then freezes when the light outside shifts from fire orange to a cold surgical green. That's when I realize the sound in the sky isn't rotor blades. It's a hum, clean, resonant, like a tuning fork pressed against my teeth. And then the drones arrive. I've seen Brainiac's constructs on screens before, tactical feeds, stolen satellite photos, but being in their shadow is different. They move like they're not moving at all. Not flying, not hovering, just being in one place and then another without the courtesy of space in between. 3 of them drop in a perfect triangle around the transport. No weapons drawn, no threats shouted. They don't need to posture. The lead drone's plating is a color you can't quite name. Silver, if silver could bruise. The carapace shifts in the rain like it doesn't want to be looked at. The voice that comes from it isn't loud, but it fills the space between heartbeats. Lois Lane, you will come with me. I laugh, and it's the wrong kind of laugh. High and sharp, the one I save for moments I'm 2 seconds from either crying or breaking a jaw. Not your usual rescue gig, I tell it. The drone tilts, as if weighing my value against its orders. Kal-El is unstable. He is no longer bound by his previous behavioral patterns. Your survival is strategically advantageous. Strategically advantageous. Not necessary, not important. Just a useful piece on the board. I should refuse. But when the officer at the hatch steps back, not from the drone, but from the shape in the clouds, I know my choice is already gone. The harness clicks cold against my chest as they pull me into the carrier. The interior isn't built for comfort. It's all angles and restraints, the kind of space designed for objects, not people. The air smells sharp, ionized, like lightning caught in a jar. Every surface hums faintly, not like vibration, but like the air itself has been tuned. Through the viewport, Gotham is a patchwork of panic. I catch glimpses between rain streaks, streets choked with abandoned cars, villains I've only ever seen behind glass wandering free in the open. I recognize Riddler by his stagger, Two-Face by the way he keeps touching his coin without flipping it. And they're all still, not gloating, not fighting, just watching the sky like the rest of us. Even in their freedom, they're terrified. The drone pilot's voice cuts through the silence. He is unpredictable. This is unacceptable to my projections. Krypton's eradication was desirable, predictable. This state is neither. It's not comfort, but it's confirmation. Brainiac isn't saving me out of mercy. He's doing it because Cal's new trajectory terrifies him. Now we bank hard to avoid something. A debris field maybe, or another player I can't see. The harness bites into my shoulders. For a second, I taste iron and realize I've bitten the inside of my cheek. And then, through the rain, I see him. Hovering, just above the Gotham skyline. I don't need to see the crest to know it's him. The way the cape moves gives him away. It's heavier now, no lift in it. Like gravity's holding on for dear life. The rain beads off it in sheets, scattering into the smoke before they hit the streets. He's framed against the fire glow of the Narrows. Not the warm kind of orange that means help is on the way, but the color of a city's bones cooking. Every lightning flash cuts his silhouette sharper, black against black, a god outlined in absence. I can't tell if he's watching the streets below or just staring through them, but the air inside the carrier changes when his head tilts. Not toward us exactly, but enough. My pulse spikes, and suddenly the harness feels too tight, like it's holding my ribs together against something they'd rather break for. No one in the carrier says his name. Not the officer, not the drone, not me. Saying it feels like it would draw him closer, and I don't think any of us are ready for what happens if he decides to close the distance. The drone banks away, putting the skyline between us, but the image burns into me. Him, still in the air, as if the whole city's collapse is just weather he's decided to stand in. The further we get from the city's center, the worse it looks. Fires spread without pattern, like the destruction isn't tactical anymore. It's just happening, an aftershock of someone too strong to care about precision. I press my palm harder against my stomach, not for comfort this time, for resolve. You think you can control him? I ask the drone. Number I intend to contain the variables he introduces. You are one of them. The way it says you makes my skin crawl. Not Lois, not Lane, not even the reporter. Just you, the vessel for something it's decided matters. That's when it clicks. Brainiac isn't just evacuating me because of who I am. It's because of who I'm carrying. My throat goes tight. I want to tell it that this baby isn't an asset, that they're mine, that whatever plans he has won't touch them. But my voice won't come. The only sound in the cabin is the hum of alien machinery and the occasional pop of distant thunder. We land somewhere outside Gotham's limits. A field slick with rain, the grass flattened into patterns I don't understand. The hatch opens and the night air hits me like a slap. Cold, wet, and smelling of earth instead of fire. The drone unclips my harness and steps back. You will remain here. Others will retrieve you. Others? I ask. It pauses, or pretends to. The last passenger is always the most important. Before I can demand what that means, it's gone. Not flying away, just absent, like it decided not to exist in front of me anymore. I'm left alone in the rain, the city burning on the horizon, the echo of that phrase crawling under my skin. The last passenger. I don't know if he meant me or the child. I'm not sure which answer scares me more,